Sense is back, boys and girls. That's right, they've got their very first high wattage vape kit called the Blazer 200 kit, and I'm excited for them, but I'm gonna go ahead and admit it. I've been waiting on you guys. Have not even touched this thing, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dive down, show you everything that comes with it, all the goodies, yeah boy, and then we'll come back, I'll vape on it for the very first time with both the coil heads that come with this kit, and I'll let you know my first thoughts. So here she is, boys and girls, the packaging, or shall I say a big old box that this Sense Blazer 200 watt kit comes in. And inside that packaging, the first thing you are going to see is a user manual. Comes with a Blazer 200 watt mod, a USB cable, a Blazer sub-ohm tank, an extra coil head, a 510 drip tip adapter for that Blazer sub-ohm tank, and last but not least, comes with a baggie of extra goodies for the tank, extra O-rings, and an extra gasket. So let's go ahead and start with this Sense Blazer sub-ohm tank. Few specs for you. She's primarily made of stainless steel. I measured this thing to be 26 millimeter in width and 62 millimeter in height. She got 4 adjustable bottom airflow slots down here at the bottom. You grab a hold of this ring and you adjust it. Whatever you adjust on this side is going to be the same all across the board. You can close it off all the way and you can open it up all the way. It does not spin in 360. Like I said, closes off in one direction, closes off in the other. Now check this top fill system out. You got this little lever right here, okay? And all you got to do to open it up is just turn it counterclockwise and lift, and boom, there she is. You got 2 slots, 2 fill slots, one on one side, one on the other. Remember, do not fill it down the shaft because that's where your coil head is. But if you fill it down each one of these slots on the side, it holds 6 mils of e-juice. Now when you're done filling this sucker up, in order to close her off and lock her, all you gotta do is press down and then turn her clockwise and she's locked. Now at the top of this device, you got a wideish bore Delrin drip tip. She's got about 11 millimeter bore all the way through, double O-ring down here at the base. There's a drip tip catch cup. Snuggy Duggy fit, by the way. Or if you want, you can pull this sucker out and, like I showed you before, use your standard 510 drip tip adapter. Pop this bad boy in there. Okay, and now you can use your standard 510 drip tips if you please. Tank disassembles like so. You got the top cap / shaft section, which unscrews from the coil head, and there is the shaft section. You got the 2 fill slots on each side, as you guys can see. Glass tank is press fitted into the base section, and inside we got pre-installed a 0.6 ohm ceramic coil head. I haven't tried anything like this. If you look closely, you got the ceramic, which is, it's constantly surrounding the organic cotton, which is wrapped around the 3 coils. So you got the organic cotton, 1, 2, 3, wrapped around each coil, and then around that is the ceramic, and then you got 3 holes, and it's just something different that I haven't seen. Can't wait to try this for the first time in FaceTime for you guys. Unscrew the coil head from the base section, and there she is, big old coil head. Like I said, 0.6 ohm, recommended vape, 50 to 100 watts. Oh yeah, and as you guys can see, the feed slots, it uses like a sheet of organic cotton wrapped around the ceramic, which is again in here. And here's the inside of the base section. At the base, you got a non-adjustable protruding copper pin. Threads are nice and smooth. It says designed and manufactured by SigGreat. Now here's the other coil head that comes with this kit. It's just a regular 0.2 ohm, recommended vape, 60 to 200 watts. Again, have not vaped on this one either, but it just uses organic cotton. You got your 3, looks like 3 parallel coils. Feed slots. And these are big coil heads, man. Very similar in size to the Cloud Beast, the TF-V8 Cloud Beast. Alrighty, so I got her wicked up. I got her juiced up and wicked up, and it's just easy. All you got to make sure you do is prime up the coil head and then fill her up. Like I said, holds 6 mils of e-juice. And the first coil head that I'm going to be using is the 0.2 ohm coil head, just for you guys. And then I'm going to switch over to the ceramic. But I wanted to show you guys a size comparison of the TF-V8 Cloud Beast to this. Pretty much, well, not the exact same size. This one is a little bit wider. They're about the same height, but this sucker's 26 millimeter all the way through, and this sucker is 24.5 millimeter down at the base, and then it bumps up to 25 millimeter in the tank section. So yeah, here's the Blazer sub-ohm tank. Here is the TF-V8 Cloud Beast. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is a little bit wider. So now onto this Blazer 200 watt mod. Now this thing is a monster, guys, a monster. I mean, she's 92 millimeter by 50 millimeter by 43 millimeter. Big boy. I mean, you could pop devices on here up to 30 millimeter, no problem. You got the menu screen on this side. You got the wattage up, wattage down buttons, and you got the fire button. You got the USB port over here. At the base, you got vent holes, and then at the top, you got your 510 connection. Stainless steel 510 connection, spring-loaded 510 pin. Here it is with the Blazer sub-ohm tank. Like I said, this thing's 26 millimeter, and it just swallows it up. Oh yeah, and this sucker is a triple 18650 mod. You got the magnetic battery door right here. You just pull this sucker off like so, and right now my fingers are a little bit sweaty, but it holds 3 18650s, and these batteries I'm using, okay, I post these on Instagram, and people, man, they just don't do research. It's just funny to see some of these comments, but these batteries are legit, man. These are made by a real company. It's not made by Sony. It's not made by LG. It's not made by Samsung. This is a legit company making batteries that are not rewraps. I'll post links down in the description. Mooch is testing tested these things. I'm probably going to do a video on this down the road, but so far I'm really liking these batteries. Again, these are not rewraps. These are the real freaking deal. Do your research, guys. I'll post a link down in the description to these bad boys if you're interested and looking to see what they do, looking to see Mooch's tests, all that good stuff. But yeah, here is the battery tray without the batteries in there. Nice, clean battery tray. And here's the inside of the magnetic battery door. Again, nice and clean. So I've got them loaded back up with these homework batteries and the battery door. Nice strong magnets. Not the strongest I've seen, but they're good. I mean, it's not going to come off. It's not rattly at all. Again, these are just first impressions, but from the get-go, I like this battery door. Turn her on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to say Blazer. Okay, so you got the battery life, the resistance, the voltage, and then the wattage. Now, 3 clicks of the fire button, 1, 2, 3, takes you into the menu setting. Now you can go from power, you can go to temp mode SS, temp mode titanium, temp mode nickel. That's pretty much it, guys. She vapes up to 200 watts. Does not round robin. All the way down to 7. So 7 to 200 watts. Now just to give you guys a size comparison, here is the Blazer 200 watt next to this Wismec Rouleau, and look how much bigger it is. I mean, it's taller and it is thicker. So that right there, boys and girls, is a very quick look at this Blazer 200 watt kit by Sense. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take her back to FaceTime, vape on her for the very first time with the 0.2 ohm coil head and the ceramic coil head, and then give you my first impressions or my first thoughts. Look at the vapor production. The flavor's good, and it still needs a little bit of time to break in. I'm still getting that earthy taste, that cotton taste. Yeah, but the vapor production, you guys see that? I'm going to go ahead and skip this part, fast forward so you don't have to see me vaping a million times, and then I'll come back and let you know what this 0.2 ohms doing, first look wise. Alright, so I fast forwarded about 10 minutes, and I can tell you right now, the flavor, it's on point. I mean, it's not the best that I've gotten off of a sub-ohm tank coil head, but for a organic cotton coil head, it's good. It's good. The vapor is phenomenal. I mean, for the vapor out there that wants tons of vapor, this tank, I mean, hear the airflow. Tons of airflow. Reminds me of the Cloud Beast. Reminds me of the Joytech Ornate tank. Is it the Ornate tank? It's one of their big tanks. I believe it's the Ornate tank. But yeah, it's got tons of airflow. And I find 70 watts with this 0.2 ohm is my speed. Now I could take it up to 100 watts, but you know, it just gets really hot, hot. And again, that's not my speed, maybe yours though. So now what I've done is I've popped the 0.6 ohm ceramic coil head in here. This is the one that I'm super excited about. 40 watts. Now I'm gonna take her up. Let's take her up to 60. There we go. You know what I noticed about this coil head? There's really no break-in. I mean, it's very minimal. And the airflow halfway open is mint, baby. But you know what? I'm going to take her wide open just for you guys, and I'm going to take the wattage up. Let's take her up to 80 watts. Much warmer vape. I got to take shorter hits because of it. You know, 60 watts, it seems like it's more my speed with the airflow halfway closed off. 80 watts with it wide open, it's still a little bit hot. But you know what? I'm not getting any dry hits and the flavor is on point. Flavor is a lot better off this coil head than the 0.2. I'm going to take her back down. 55 watts. Oh yeah, the flavor rocking. Flavor is, for a coil head, in my opinion, the flavor is kicking some ass and taking names. Now, like I said, a lot better than a 0.2. Since if you're watching this, I think you should kill the 0.2 and just include 2 of these 0.6 ohm ceramic coil heads. These things knocked the 0.2 out of the ballpark. But that being said, again, this is just first impressions. I mean, I could be vaping on the 0.2 for the next week and it just really come through. The flavor really starts to just rock. But the ceramic right off the get-go, right out of the get-go, it's kicking. It's just awesome. So yeah, that is my first impressions of this Sense Blazer 200 watt kit. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Now from the get-go with the mod, it feels good. It's like a brick though. I mean, this thing is heavy. It's got the 3 18650 batteries. It's comfortable, it's ergonomic, but you have to have big hands. The fire button is nice, comfortable, and clicky. The wattage up, wattage down buttons, they don't protrude. They're flat. So that may be a pro to you, that may be a con to you. The mini screen, it's a little bit small, but it is clear. And another thing to point out, I really like how simple the mini screen is. That may be a pro to some of you guys that just want something very simple, but it also may be a con to some of you guys that want to vape in stealth mode, want to switch the screen screen, want to lock the device. That's just something to mention. But so far, this sucker's hitting like a champ. In the tank, you get plenty of airflow. I mean, it's easy to fill. I like the top fill, how you can turn it and pull it up. Pretty cool. One thing I do want to mention about the tank, it does get hot. Just like most other sub-ohm tanks, big sub-ohm tanks out there, it does. It gets a little bit hot over time, especially if you're chain vaping. But yeah, first impressions, I'm liking her, especially with the ceramic coil head in here. Now on to the giveaway. That's right, just like you guys saw in the title, I'm giving one of these Blazer 200 kits to one of you lucky random winners. And in order to participate, you know the drill. You got to be one, a loyal YouTube subscriber of mine, and two, comment down in the comment section of this post, either your Instagram, Facebook, or your email address. And what I'll do is I'll contact one of you lucky random winners, get your mailing address, and get this bad boy out to you. This is Rip Chippers, and remember, smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.